Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tip Drill. I'm your host, Reese Holiday, joined as always by Xavier Pereira. Today, we have a special series coming up. We will be ranking each division week by week. This week is the NFC East. So to start off the NFC East, I'm going to give you my fourth place team, which is the Washington Potato Skins.
Potatoes.
Week one, they're at home against the Eagles. I think they lose here. Eagles are just a better team. Week two, they're away against the Cardinals. They lose again. Cardinals, once again, just a better team, especially improving from last season. Week three, they're against the Browns at Cleveland. I think they lose here. Could go either way with Browns inconsistency, but I think they lose. Week four, they're at home against the Ravens. Ravens, just a better team. No brainer to me. They lose. Week five, at home against the Rams. Once again, Rams, just a better team. They lose 5 in a row here. Week six, they get their first win against the Giants. They're away. I think they just the best of Giants here, even though I do believe the Giants are a better team. Week seven, they're at home against the Cowboys. I don't see them winning this game. Cowboys are just a better team. Week nine, coming off their bye week in week eight, they're at home against the Giants. I think they lose. I don't think the Giants lose twice to the Redskins this year. Week 10, they win against the Lions. I think the Lions aren't as good as a team as the Redskins, and I think it's an easy win for the Redskins.
Yeah, matchup highlight for that week. Lions drafting Jeff Okudah last year. Redskins drafting Terry McLaurin, and he really shined last year for them. So that's a matchup that I really want to see, because Jeff Okudah is such a man lockdown corner, just a flawless corner. So
two
that
young
should be
players,
a really fun matchup.
Two young players that can potentially take over the league in a few years.
Definitely.
Week 11, they're at home against the Bengals. Joe Burrow being the rookie, I think they're going to win here, take advantage of Joe Burrow's inexperience. Week 12, they're away against the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys sweep them. Once again, just a better team. Week 13, away against the Steelers. I don't see them winning. Steelers, just a better team, just like the Cowboys. Week 14, away, Niners, no-brainer. Niners win. Week 15, at home against Seattle. Once again, no-brainer. Seattle wins. Week 16 against the Panthers. Panthers aren't as tough as the Niners, Seahawks, your Ravens, but I still think the Panthers win here. Redskins lose. Week 17, away against the Eagles. I think they catch the Eagles sleeping. They've got nothing to lose towards the end of the season, and they come out with a win. That leaves the Redskins at 4-12, fourth in the NFC East. All right, so now we're moving on to my third place team, which is the New York Giants. Week one, they're going against the Steelers at home. I think they take a loss here. Steelers are just a better team. Week two, they're away against the Bears. I think they get their first win of the season here. Bears, led by Nick Foles or Mitch Trubisky, they just won't be any match for the Giants.
Yeah, that's such a toss-up for me because the Steelers' offense could be potentially lacking, and this Bears' defense is, for me, it's an underrated defense because people decide to just toss away the Bears, but you also got to think the Steelers also have a good defense. So this is going to be an interesting matchup for Daniel Jones. See which defense he shines against. See which defenses really try and figure him out year two,
Yeah, definitely. Week three, they're at home against the Niners. No question for me, Niners win here. Week four, away against the Rams. Once again, Rams are just a better team. They're not going to win. Week five, away against the Cowboys. I think they actually steal this one from the Cowboys, even though it is in Dallas. A tough divisional game, could go either way. Week six, they're at home against the Redskins. I think the Redskins sneak one by them. They take this one. And then week seven, another divisional game. They're away against the Eagles. I think they lose back-to-back games, back-to-back division games. And then following week eight, they're up against the Bucs at home. Brady and company is just too much for them. They lose here.
But look at this. Tom Brady and Bill O'Brien.
Week nine, they're away against the Redskins. I don't think they lose twice to the Redskins this year. Redskins aren't good enough. Week 10, they're at home against the Eagles. I think they win here. Could go either way, but tough division game. I think they win. Week 12, they're away against the Bengals. Once again, Joe Burrow, being the rookie he is, he's going to have inconsistency. He's going to have inexperience. I think they win here. Week 13, they're away against Seattle. They lose here. I think Seattle's a better team, no brainer. Week 14 at home against the Cardinals. I think they win here, even though the Cardinals did improve considerably. The Giants sneak this one out. Week 15 at home against the Browns. Could go either way. Browns are super inconsistent, but they lose here. Now, Week 16 against the Ravens. No brainer to me. Ravens win. Last game of the season for the Giants at home, Week 17 against the Cowboys. They lose here, leaving them at a 6-10 record, third in the East. Moving on to my second place team, I have the Dallas Cowgirls. Week 1, they're away against the Rams. I think they win here. They always seem to get off to that hot start. Week 2, they're at home against the Falcons. I also think they win here. Once again, get off to that hot start. Week 3, away against Seattle. I don't see them beating Seattle at home. Too good of a team. Week 4, they're at home against the Browns. I think they win here. Browns too inconsistent for the Cowgirls to lose. Week 5, they're at home against the Giants. I think they lose here. I think the Giants sneak one past them, even though they are in Dallas. Week 6, they're at home against the Cardinals. Talked about the Cardinals earlier. They've increased their roster, but I think the Dallas Cowgirls win here. Week 7, away against the Redskins. I think they win. A divisional game that can go either way, but I think the Cowgirls are better than the Potato Skins.
Potatoes.
Week 8, they're away against the Eagles. I think they lose here. Divisional game, once again, go either way. Eagles win. Week 9, at home against the Steelers. I think they lose again. After their hard start, the Cowgirls always seem to go on some sort of losing streak, and it's starting to show here. Week 11, away against the Vikings. They're going to lose again. Once again, off to that hot start, but they always seem to struggle towards the middle end of the season. Week 12, at home against the Redskins. I think they win another one against the Redskins. I don't think they allow the Redskins to win any divisional games against Cowgirls this year.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. It's always so crazy seeing divisional matchups. You know, it'd be surprising to see the Redskins win this game, especially with Chase Young. Just crazy to see how the weakened Dallas O-line. You know, remember they lost Travis Frederick to retirement over the offseason. Mm-hmm. And again, he is a center, but that left side, the center is such a needed position. You know, it could weaken the O-line entirely.
Yeah, captain of the O-line definitely took a loss there.
Definitely.
Week 13, away against the Ravens. Once again, Ravens are a better team. I think they win here. Week 14, they're away against the Bengals. I think the Cowgirls beat the Bengals. Once again, Joe Burrow is too inconsistent, too much of a rookie. Week 15, at home against the Niners. No brainer, Niners win. Week 16, at home against the Eagles. Could go either way once again, but Eagles win here. Week 17, away against the Giants. I think they win here. They're not going to allow the Giants to sweep them in the season series. This leaves the Dallas Cowgirls at 8-8 and second place in the NFC East. All right, so now my first place team in the NFC East is the Philadelphia Eagles. Week 1, they're away against the Redskins. I think they win here, have no trouble. Week 2, they're against the Rams at home. I think Rams give them trouble here. They lose. Could go either way, though. Week 3, they're at home against the Bengals. Once again, Joe Burrow being the rookie, the Eagles are going to take advantage of that. They win here. Week 4, away against the Niners. I think they win here again. Niners going to be a tough game in San Francisco. Eagles are going to pull out with the win, though. Week 5, they're away against the Steelers. Another tough road game. I think they lose here. Steelers defense is playing really well. Week 6, they're at home against the Ravens. I think they win here again, especially being at home. That really helps them in this game. Week 7, they're at home against the Giants. I think they win here, no trouble. Week 8, at home against the Cowboys. I think they win again. 3 home games in a row, 3 wins for the Eagles. Week 10, they're away against the Giants. I think the Giants slip one past them. They win here, splitting the season series. Week 11, they're away against the Browns. I think the Eagles win. Browns being the inconsistent team that they are, Eagles are going to give them trouble. Week 12, they're at home against Seattle. I think they're going to win here. Once again, being at home, especially with the Ravens and the Seahawks, I think that really helps them with these wins. Week 13, they're away against the Packers. I think they lose, being at Lambeau's. Really hard game to play at, really hard stadium to play at. I think they lose here again on the road. Week 14, at home against the Saints. I think the Saints come out with a W. They lose here.
It's really interesting to me because week 12 to 14 is when they play considerably better teams than they did in the beginning of the year. Not counting the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. But this is a time where like people get really concerned, especially with Carson Wentz and his injury-prone self, you know. So should be interesting to see how the Philadelphia Eagles play those 3 games out.
Hopefully he doesn't get injured this season, but it always seems like it's an eventuality with Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
And Hurts could take over. Hurts could take over towards the last part of the year. Week 15, away against the Cardinals. I think they win. Cardinals are improved, but Eagles are just the better team. Week 16, they win against the Cowboys, even though they are in Dallas. They sweep the Cowboys here. Week 17 against the Redskins. Redskins have nothing to lose in this game. That's why I'm giving them the Eagles an L in this game. Redskins win. This leaves the Eagles at 10-6 with first place in the NFC East. Thank you all for watching. Those are our picks for the NFC East. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Next week, we're going to come at you with another episode in this series. We're going to be doing the AFC West. Hope you enjoyed. See you then.